Playbook administrators can create and configure the design and assign function for a network service in the Telecommunications Network Inventory application. With the design and assign function, Playbook administrators can design network services and assign network resources. Boxio has received a customer order requesting a network service that requires optical network terminals at the customer's location. To fulfill this order, Boxio's network team needs to design and assign the network service by capturing ONT details, such as site location and equipment template specifications. Boxio can automate the service design process using the design and assign function, which provides step-by-step guidance for their network team. Mira, a Now Platform Playbook administrator, needs to create and configure the playbook to design and assign inventory for this customer's network service. Let's follow her workflow. The playbook contains 3 activities to create the ONT device. Set up network service collects service details for our design request. Capture ONT details captures site and inventory template details to instantiate the equipment. Review and submit lets us review activity details and create ONT devices for the specified location. Before creating a playbook, Mira needs to set up 4 prerequisites: the change model, record producer, subflow, and request definition for our playbook activities. She starts with creating our change model. On the new change model form, she sets the name as Network Service Automated Flow. On the Model State tab, she selects New to open the model state form. Then she selects Design in Progress as our initial model state. Set it as the initial state and submit. Next, she creates 2 more model states, Design Complete and Closed. Mira selects the Display Hide Hierarchical Lists icon to open the Model State Transitions menu and click New. For the first transition, she sets the To field to Design Complete. For the second transition, she sets the model transition from Design Complete to Closed. Now she'll create a record producer to capture ONT details. On the new record producer form, she names it Capture ONT Detail and sets the table field to Change Task and select Save. Now navigate to the Variables tab to set the variables that will appear on the record producer. Then create ONT template and ONT site as variables to capture ONT details. Add the common variables that are mandatory for the design and assign function. On the Variables Sets tab, select Edit and add the DA common variables set. Next, create a new subflow named Capture ONT Details and set Ignore, Validation Error, and Change Task as inputs. In the subflow, create 3 actions. First, an action to read ONT details from our record producer using the Get Catalog Variables action. Set Ignore Validation Error and Change Task as input and save. Select the Get Catalog Variables action and set Change Task as input as the record producer is created from the Change Task in the Design and Assign workflow. Then select the variables from the record producer. Next, create an action to instantiate equipment inventory using TNI Create CI from template. Then create more actions to update equipment to affected CIs and create a record for them. Save and publish our completed subflow. For the final prerequisite, create a request definition and name it Capture ONT Details. Then set the flow field to our subflow and set task type as Change Task. Now all prerequisites for the playbook experience have been enabled. Open a new playbook in Workflow Studio, name it Design Network Service, and select Build Playbook. In the board view, add 1 stage for our Design and Assign function. To configure the trigger, select the arrow icon to open additional properties. On the Schedule tab, set Define Your Own Conditions for when your process runs, as Record Create, and set the trigger condition to the Network Service Automated Flow Change Model. Now create activities for our playbook. For the first activity, add a display form template and name it Setup Network Service. Then, configure the UI Layout tab with the appropriate settings, including associated table, associated record, experience status table, and form view. For the next activity, add a Review and Submit Design Assign template and name it Review and Submit. On the Automation tab, select Input field as Change Request Record, and then configure the UI Layout setting. For the final activity, add the Auto Create Change Task template and position it after the first activity and name it Capture ONT Details. Next, configure its automation and UI layout settings. With all three activities configured, the playbook design is complete. Mira selects Activate to make it available. She still needs to open the snniws.tni Design Assign CHG Models record and add the sys ID of the change model in the value field to add this playbook to the home page. She saves the form. Now she'll go to Network Inventory Workspace and select the Design and Assign icon to open the home page. She selects Network Service Automated Flow to launch our new Design and Assign function for network services. Mira has successfully set up the Design and Assign function in the Telecommunications Network Inventory application. To learn more, see our product documentation or knowledge base, or ask a question in the ServiceNow community.